It's called an MTC card, which oh, besides making travel videos, I love making those driving videos. And so a few weeks back, I went and registered for the Nairobi Expressway card. So there's two types of cards. There's this one called the MTC card, and then there's the ETC. But before I get into the details about the cards, let me tell you what the process was. And the first thing you do, personally, I went to the offices, and I went to the one that is close to Cabanas because that's close to where I stay. So I went there and then I registered for it. The whole process took maybe 15 minutes, so it wasn't a very long process. Basically, when you get there, there's a few parking spaces, so you don't have to worry about that. And then, yeah, just make sure you go maybe early so that you can have ample time to get a parking, do the whole process, and that's it. So the first location is in Mombasa Road, Cabanas, towards let's say you're going towards town, it's on your left side. And the other location is called Lavington Service Center, which is along Gitanga Road. So yeah, those are the two locations where you can register. I think I've seen online that you can also register online, but I think after you do it online, then you have to go physically to register, or rather to pick the cards or the machine which you'll put in your car. Yeah, so that is about the location. And then there is two types of cards. This one which I have is the manual toll card. So by manual, it means after you top it up, you have to either tap on the machine or insert it. I'm not sure about that, but we'll get to see how that works when it launches. Personally, I prefer this because it's not linked to a car. So basically, I can use it with any car. So let's say it's a rental car, it's a friend's car, or let's say even it's an Uber, like you're getting an Uber from here, let's say to town. Basically with this, I can just tell the Uber guy, use the expressway, and then I pay for this and we are off. So this is the first type of card. The second type of card is the ETC, which is the electronic toll collection. And for that, they're going to install an OBU device in your car. And yeah, that device is what is going to, once you top it up with the card, it means when you get to the road, it automatically deducts the amount from your card, and then the gates open and it's all through. You pass without having to stop, compared to this one where you have to stop to tap it manually. So that is the difference between the cards. And the third option is cash. The problem with cash is nobody knows how long it's going to be there, because most places currently are trying to avoid people paying cash. For example, like if you go to Nairobi National Parks, they don't accept cash. If you go to even some restaurants and other places, which is a good thing, I think. So yeah, you might need at some point to have to register for one of these two, because yeah, cash is kind of outdated. They don't accept Mpesa, so which I think is a good thing, because Mpesa tends to be extremely slow. Like, it's a very slow service. You can imagine someone getting there and then they're opening their phone, going to lipa na Mpesa, buy goods, blah blah blah, the phone has hanged or there's no network. You restart this process again, and then more cars are just piling up. So personally, I think it's a good idea they're not doing Mpesa, unless Mpesa had like those tap to go things, NFC thing. That would have been very convenient. Yeah, so that is the information on the two types of cards. The documents that you need to register for this one, the MTC, you just need your national ID and a photocopy of the same. Then it costs 300 shillings and then 1,000 shillings to top up. So the total is 1,300 shillings for these. For the other one, that is the ETC, it's 5,000 shillings, and for that you need a copy of your logbook and the original logbook, so you have to carry both. And yeah, so basically get to the office, register. I'm not being paid by anyone for this. I just thought I will do this video because I tend to make a lot of driving videos and also travel here and there, so I thought this would be good information. On general info about the Nairobi Expressway, it's meant to cut traffic from, where do I stay? At the river all the way to Westlands, because, Mombasa Road has always been mayhem for years. And let's say you want to go to the airport. Once it's open, for me, it means going to the airport will be taking me like 10 minutes max. Currently, with no traffic, just using Mombasa Road, it takes me 15 minutes. But with that road, it might take 10 minutes or even less. So that is going to be quite convenient for people who frequent that route, or even going to town. I often go to town direct from home, so again, that will be helpful. Whether I'm using a matatu that goes direct, it's going to be very, very convenient. The road itself is 27 kilometers long. I feel bad that I missed the marathon that happened last week on it, but yeah, another time. But it's 27 kilometers long. They say the speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour, which well, I'd say it's a bit slow. Maybe they will put it to be 100 or 110 or even 140, considering it's a dual carriage, I'm assuming, but we'll see all these on that day. You can go to Nairobi Expressway.ke, I think that is the correct website, to confirm the information on the description, to register, to top up. Also, that's how you top up. This is not about the road or the politics around it, or any other information. For that, you can check their website, or you can check KENHA, which is the Kenya National Highway Authority, for more detailed information if you want to know the specs of the road and all that. That has been it for this quick video. It was just like quick information on what to expect. So see you on Thursday when we get to do the entire drive, and then I'm going to upload it, so be sure to come back to check that out. Until next time, goodbye.